Unlocking your destiny is going to require that you add yourself to your priority list. You need you.
But it starts with that dream. It starts with your willingness to cultivate that, to think about it, to allow yourself to do that, because so many people stop themselves. They think they're inadequate. They think that they could never do it.
You're not going to have the strength or the courage to sustain where God is taking you.
The heart of a champion, what does it take to really truly be a champion? Well, it takes more than excuses. It takes more than just giving yourself a pass. There are only so many champions in the world, and true champions understand what dedication and hard work really is. True champions understand if you're going to be a lion, you've got to know what it means to go through the jungle. You can't pretend or fake it just to make it.
It's time for you to recognize your talents, your gifts, the mark that you want to leave on this earth as you go to places that maybe you've not been before. You see, leaders know the importance of getting uncomfortable. They know that nothing grows in their comfort zone. You are prepared to rise up and be the person that you want to follow.
And even if that is a fact, it's not something that's going to help you live a life that excites you. It's not something that's going to help you excite other people. The one thing that will do that is the dream. So right now, allow yourself that, simply to dream. As Joseph Campbell said, find a place inside where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Now I get it. Life inevitably comes with some degree of misery, and I get it. For many of you, things have happened in your past that are unspeakable.
Leaders know how to lead their own ship, their own vessel, in the direction that matters to them. Very few people dream of where they're going. And better yet, get other people to follow in their dream. To get the best out of you and the best out of people you lead, it's essential to realize your burning desire, who you want to become, what you want to achieve, and recognizing that every single thing that you do every day, you're writing your future.
And whether that's something big or whether it's something small, each one of us has something inside of us that hurts. It's something that we wish weren't so. It's something that we focus on when we're alone. It's the thing that keeps us up at night. It's the thing that wakes us up in the morning. It's the thing that we obsessively come back to over and over and over for whatever reason that we think means that we're not good enough. But I also know that inside each one of us is something beautiful, that even in the midst of pain, if you allow yourself to focus on that, to feel the joy, to not just think about it, but to actually feel the joy, it will begin to crowd out the pain. It will actually take that room. And just like when you're trying to create something amazing in your life, do not waste time trying to tear down the old.
To be a champion, when everybody else is sleeping, the champion is the one that wakes up. Champion gets up before the sun comes up. The champion is the one that never left the sun. Catch them sleeping there will become a time when you have to realize that you've got to put in the work. You've got to understand that if you're going to do it, you better do it with the right attitude. Because attitude is what's going to take to get you to the level that you need to be and beyond. Champions don't just come overnight. Champions have to grow. Checkers have to work. Champions have to dig. Champions have to believe. Champions don't have time to wait around for something to happen on its own.
You have to be like David. Don't have a weak mentality, have a warrior mentality. You have to be more determined than the opposition. If you give up every time things don't go your way, you didn't want it bad enough. You have to dig your heels in and say, I am in this for the long haul. I know what God has spoken to me. I will get well. I will accomplish my dream. I will meet the right person. You're not moved by what's not working out, by how long it's taking, or by who's not for you. You know who is for you, the Most High God.
And we can choose to surrender, or we can choose to take a stand and fight. And there are a lot of people who fight who are still here. There are people who fight and who go. But at least they go out fighting. They didn't just surrender. They didn't just throw in the towel on themselves.
But I still had to understand on what my calling and what my purpose was, because I had to understand that I mattered. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you that even though you're facing adversity right now, even though there's something that's bothering you and there's something that's harming you right now in this very moment, I'm telling you that you matter and that I love you. Because the things that you are going through right now, the adversity that you're facing right now, the hurdles that you have to climb, the mountain that you need to move, can only be moved by you. So I want you to know that you matter. I want you to know that I love you.
Being a champion takes work, grit, and understanding that if you're trying to be better than the opponent, you've got to work a little bit harder than the person that you're up against. You're not worthy to be a champion. If you don't allow yourself to be one, you're not worthy to hold on to a title. If you don't have the integrity and the understanding and the grit and what you need to do to maintain what it means to be a champion.
And I'm saying that there is something in us. There's a power and an energy that's in us that we owe it to ourselves to take on anything, dis-ease in the body, poverty, opposition, whatever is between that and which we desire, and we feel that will give us a full and rich life. We should fight for it. And you've just got to decide that my life is worth this kind of effort, and fight with everything in you, night and day, with every breath that you have. Most people don't have that kind of fighting spirit. Most people expend more energy watching a football game or a basketball game or some type of sporting event than they will give to their dream. They'll spend more time talking about what happened on television in some soap opera.
You don't deserve to have it handed to you. You may have to accept a few losses. You're going to have to sometime. Understand that you got to lose so that you can win it all. Champion a worker. A believer is someone that knows what it means to push. Someone that understands that they got to do more than less. When you are in that position and competition shows up, be ready to fight. Be ready to fight, be ready to fight for your life. Be ready to give it everything you got. Make your stand better.
I'm here to support you. I'm cheering you on. Every time you get ready to quit, I want you to think of why you started in the first place. Because you were created for greatness. You can achieve greatness. You can achieve and reach your destiny and go to a level that no one ever imagined that you could go to. What does it look like? Can you make it? Can you do it? Not when everybody is standing and clapping for you and cheering for you, but when nobody is around. Can you keep going when they doubted you and didn't support you in what you believed in? That was the chance and the opportunity for you to prove them wrong.